JJ, a great win today.
Yeah, listen, I suppose it's the one team we haven't managed to beat over the last 5 years that I've been involved, and you know yourself, they have been the standard bearers over the last, I suppose, about 20 years really, or 15 years anyway, and the amount of games. And I suppose, you know, we won it last year, and maybe a lot of people questioned whether, you know, we validly won it by not having to beat Owlert, and I suppose it was the real challenge for us was to go out against Owlert and see could we stand up to them, and I think the girls did today, and I think we thoroughly deserved our victory.
And do you think, I suppose, going on the result today, Owlert I think only led at the very start. I don't think nerves and even a very young team in any way impacted your team? No,
I suppose the penalty save was vital. I mean, had Owlert got that goal in the first couple of minutes, you know, maybe the heads would up. But like, we're a young team, but this is our third final in a row. You know, I suppose getting over the line last year was a big thing for them to build the confidence. And you know, as you said, there are a lot of young girls, but a lot of them have played now for 4 or 5 years at senior camogie, you know, so you gain that experience. Now obviously we wouldn't have the same experiences as Owlert would have, but I think we probably maybe had a little bit, you know, the legs on them today, and you know, thankfully we used the ball well. We played it to positions where we wanted it to play it, to make the most of the advantage that we felt we had.
And did you have key matchups before today? Was there something you worked on tactically that worked out well for you?
Yeah, like we knew that the Shelley Keogh has always been the, you know, and especially the last couple of years has been the fulcrum of that team. She makes them tick, and we knew we had to kind of cut down her influence. And you know, Katie O'Connor, she's been, you know, she had a chest infection, she's been dying all week, and you know, we weren't even sure whether she was capable of starting today, and she went out there and she played a captain's role and did a really good job on her. And we suppose we knew that if we could get good ball into our full forward line, we had a chance if we could run at them, you know. And thankfully we did it more in the first half probably than in the second half. And I think if we've taken all the chances we got, we probably would have been more comfortable. But that being said, a team like Owlert, you're never going to beat them easily.
No, and the fact that Ursula played, did that surprise you today, or did you think that was going to impact your girls?
No, and genuinely, like, we'd heard rumours during the week she wasn't playing and this, that, but we'd never even mentioned it, and the girls had never mentioned it during it, because like a player like Ursula, like you know and I know the character that she had, like her thumb was broken in 7 places, and you know, she had a cast on the other day and took it off, and like that's what make players like her the great players that they are. And you know, we planned for her starting, and then it didn't surprise us. And it was the same, I suppose, last year with Emer O'Connor. There was doubts with her, and we planned for her starting. And if someone like that doesn't start, it's obviously a bonus. But if they do, like Ursula did today, we were ready for it.
How do you feel about the Leinster Championship this year?
Yeah, listen, I suppose we haven't really looked at it because of the match today, but as you say, I think it's 4 weeks' time, 4 or 5 weeks' time, we're playing the winners of Dublin and Kilkenny, and I presume Kilkenny will probably be Thomastown again, because they are a class team with the 3 Farrells they're playing, and numerous other girls that they have on their team. And yeah, listen, we beat Vincent's at home last year in the semi-final, probably a lot more comfortably than any of us would have thought. And okay, we played Thomas and we only got beaten by 2 points, but I think it kind of flattered us a little bit. They were just, you know, they were an outstanding team. But I think last year just winning the first county title was probably what our girls looked at as being, you know, listen, that was the goal for the year. You know, we certainly didn't think about Leinster's prior to that. So, you know, we'll sit down now after today to give the girls a few nights to really enjoy it, and I'm sure they will. And within the next week or that, we'll have a look at it. I suppose it's difficult at this time of the year because there's so many of them away in college. The age profile we have, I think there's 8 of them doing the leave insert. I think there's only maybe 4 or 5 of them that are actually working. Our full back line and Mags, and I think outside of that, every one of the rest of them are students, bar Amy Ryan. So it's getting them all back and around in that. But listen, I'd say once it settles down after today, we'll give it a go anyway. And you know, I suppose we have a duty now to represent Wexford. You know, yourselves with the Ibars, Owlert, Rathnure, when they won it, they all went on, and I suppose you'll do the same with the football. Is that tomorrow? Yeah. So you know, it'll give everyone, you know, you have to go out and represent the county to the best of your ability, and it'll be wrong if we now kind of down tools and didn't really give it the real push that it deserves and the respect that it deserves.
Absolutely.